hear this. Okay, so I think we ought to rearrange the pieces a little bit with the goal of, let's say, a 60-second demo. I think that ought to be the goal. With everything that you've done, let's pare this down to 60 to 70 seconds of your best work, that kind of thing. So I would say immediately, let's get rid of the British one because this is an American commercial demo. So we know that one won't be in there. Um, I think the Nike one, just because it's funny, but Nike never does funny ads. Like Nike always does these sincere, gritty type of ads. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I couldn't find the lid.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's good.
I can make it too if you need.
I'm good. Thank you. Uh, okay, where were we?
Do we need to
So I
restart
would say,
now that you've got the
what's that?
caffeine?
I know.
I was just joking. Do we restart now? What just happened?
I would say the Nike one. Let's get rid of the Nike one, just because, like you said, you're messing around, and that's not Nike's branding.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's a couple that I think maybe turn the music down slightly. Your performance is great, but I would say let's adjust the mix on it. Just pretty much just drop the music bed slightly, just so it's not competing with your voice quite as much. And then there was one that I think it would be cool to change the brand name. You know what I mean? To something
Okay.
like super recognizable, but keep the script the same. Just drop that name in there or something.
Oh,
And now the one that one was, like I said, I've done that
Macy?
before. No, it was the one that I'm thinking of is the financial planning thing.
Yeah.
So if it was like Merrill Lynch, Charles Schwab, like there's a few big ones that even if you don't have a financial advisor, you've at least seen the commercial. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Uh, what's the one? Edward Jones or something like that. There's several, but I would say maybe consider changing the name on something like that to you could Google what's the 5 biggest firms
Sure.
that way they're not just regional. These are available anywhere. Um, yeah, and go from there. So I think that would be really cool. But
Okay.
the what I heard was really good, and I really like
Great.
what you did. And yeah.
Nice.
Mm, what I might do is we could do. Okay, there we go. So what I might do is do a share screen of your demo, and then do a little editing on it right in real time, kind of a thing.
Great.
And that
Yeah.
yeah, and that way it would, um, you can see it, and then it'll have some edits on it. So
Yeah.
let me get it downloaded. But I really like the coffee one, the Starbucks one. That was really good. I think that would
Oh,
be
okay.
you ought to consider having that one as the opener because it sounds like
Okay.
you, but
Mhm.
it's very earnest, but you're kind of holding back a little bit. It's like it's intense, but it's in a enthusiastic intensity, in a reserved kind of a way. So I really like that. So that could be
Great.
one. Um,
Behind that because I really do love Starbucks coffee.
okay. Well, maybe there's where the intensity came from,
That's where it's
the
all coming
enthusiasm.
now.
Um, I think that's a good way to do it is use things that you already like, and then it's sort of like however much
Mhm.
acting you do, it's also very realistic.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Um, Okay, I see you sent me the script. Okay. Now it says, side A and B, and I wasn't actually sure what you meant by that because I know a lot of the same stuff's on there. What do you mean by side A and B?
It was just my, like, joke of, I had the commercial demo, and so that's what I'm
Okay.
saying is side A, like, the
Gotcha.
stuff I was actually thinking to post, and then it was side B, just the wonky stuff,
Okay,
which I
okay.
was just, "Okay, there's a B side to this," and then I had it all on the same track, and so I was originally just gonna send you the, um, serious stuff, but since it was all together, it was too tricky for me to figure out how to create another file and separate it and everything.
Okay.
So you got everything, which worked out
Okay,
because
nice.
now I'll
Nice.
put the bird on there.
Yeah, and like I said, it may very well be that, there's some things on here that you were joking around and, it's like, "No, no, no, let's that's no
Yeah,
joke.
yeah,
Let's use that." Like the burger one.
exactly.
There's a great voice actor named, Pat Fraley that I really like, and he's just such a fun guy, and he's very free with information. I've never met him personally, but I've, watched a lot of stuff, learned a lot from him, and he's very funny. Just in just conversation, he's he's a funny guy. Anyway, he says, like, if you have a good sense of humor, which you do, you should be showcasing that. That's one of the things you can showcase. Like me,
Hmm,
um, there's certain things that come easy for me, like being, you know, a bigger guy. I've been in charge of stuff in the army in the past. So I can easily say, okay, here's what that's like to be absolutely in charge. It's very assertive. That's not hard to do. But also, like, I think he cares about me, but I'm going to do what he says. Like, that's not a hard place for me to go in my head. If you
okay,
can tell a joke with great timing, that needs to be um, showcased.
okay,
And
okay,
yeah.
cool.
Oh, come on. I don't know if it got corrupted or what. Oh, it says it's MP4A?
I
No?
sent an MP4 and an MP3.
Okay, okay, I see that. I don't know what the deal is on the
Yeah, and I didn't do any mastering. Um, so I know I'll
do
need
you
to
still have
do that.
do you still have the project sort of in Audacity where you could adjust any of that without doing the whole thing again?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good.
And also, I mean, I don't mind recording it all again, if I need to do
Right.
something else.
Okay, I don't know what the deal is. It's not it doesn't want to import it in. If not, I may not be able to edit it, but we can listen to it and uh, talk through it or whatever. We'll see.
Okay.
See if this one does it. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Um,
I wonder if I can send it to you in the chat. Would that
you could try
do anything?
because it could
I
have
can
been
try.
corrupted once it got to me or something. I don't know because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It must be my Audacity. I'm gonna shut the Audacity all the way down and try again because it's showing up that
Okay.
it's MP3 in my download folder, so I know it's okay. All right. I don't know what the deal is. How about
Yeah, I can't.
try to send it on the chat.
Um,
Okay, I'll just share the screen and I'll just use it like this as we're listening. Okay.
oh, okay.
All right. So we'll do it like this, and then if you wanna try to send it to me, we might could pull it into Audacity, and I could throw the edit as I'm editing on the screen, but if not, that's cool, and we can
Can't
just go
get it
through it.
into the chat that I can tell. I
Hmm.
could resend it in an email, but
Well,
I
I
can't
don't
pull it
think
over into the chat.
I think it's something to do with my Audacity, apparently, because it's showing up. I downloaded it from the email fine. It says it's MP3, no big deal. I can play it, no big deal. But when I try to pull it into Audacity, it has this error code that I don't really understand.
Okay.
Anyway, no worries. Let's just listen to it first. And do you have anything to write with?
Um,
'Cause I
I can grab something.
or some kind of
Let me
way to
grab
take
something.
notes on the order of these, because I think we ought to reorder it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Need something?
Well, maybe I'll do it off my phone. That doesn't want to do it either. Okay. Fight through. Fight through.
That's crazy.
Uh, crazy. Crazy. All right. So
Huh.
really doesn't screen share's not doing us any good. So we'll do it like this.
Need something fast? With Amazon Prime, you get it in just 2 days. Shop Amazon Prime, where fast and convenient delivery meets endless selection.
The Amazon Prime, I really like that. I would turn the music down just a little bit. At first, it didn't seem like it was competing with your voice, and then at about halfway through, it felt like it hit an area where it was louder. But I would say, yeah, just adjust the music volume on that one.
Okay.
School's back in session. Target has
I really like the school bell. That's a good SFX.
everything you need to tackle those textbooks and rock your style.
The music is very cheesy. I would say let's change the music out on that. I don't think the volume is bad, but I would see if there's another one that you could use for that one. Um,
Sure.
Style. Stack up for success and save. Target has everything you need to collection. School's back in session. Target has everything you need.
okay, because of you had the sound effect, your voice, and then the music started and your voice again, that almost sounds like two different ads, which I know it's not, but there's going to be that. The first time I listened to it was like, wait, what? Oh, okay, that's the same one. You do not want the listener to do that. There never needs to be a hint of confusion. The minute they do that, then they start thinking about other stuff and not how great you are at what they're considering you for. So I would say the sound effect is great. Um, but I would say the music, and the voice ought to be starting at this. It ought to be like ring, bam, and they both start at the same time.
To tackle those textbooks and rock your style. School's back in session.
Yeah, so it ought to be like ring, music and voice, school's back in session.
Target has everything you need to tackle those textbooks and rock your style. Stock up for success and save big at
And it's a lighthearted piece, but I think the music could be a little different. I don't know what exactly, but maybe like that sounds like a
Yeah.
Gerber, baby
Always something
formula or
easy.
something. you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, just consider what that might be.
Target. Quick money tip.
Okay, that
Yes, and save big at Target. Quick money tip.
you don't ever want there to be any silence in there, even if it's for a split second. You want it to be where you take the music of the next one and pull it all the way up to where it's like Target, bam, and you're already into the next one. That will
What about
because this is not a piece of art that we're doing. This is a showcase. If this was a movie or something, that wouldn't work. Like you want the feeling to finish and the emotion to finish blossoming or whatever before you go on. This is not that. You want to. The name of the game is jolting them with how much range you have. So,
okay?
yeah, you want to just have no silence in between each one.
And in this financial one, I have quick money tip, and then I have a pause, but the music's going.
Now
I'm
that's
using
different. I'm talking
that.
about between the
Yeah.
the spots. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
because yeah.
Pay yourself first. At Next Wave Financial, we make
I would also say, and this is nitpicky, I wouldn't have that much time even of a lead up music. Like you could literally like there was like, pop up, pop up, pop up, and then your voice. I would cut those claps out where it goes from target to your voice, and then it's nothing wrong with the claps, but we don't need to hear 6 of them before your voice shows us what else it can do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's, if I if I could download it, I would that's what I would be showing you right now of, you know, what I'm talking about cutting it in, but
I
I
can
don't know.
imagine. I'm
It don't
following
want to
inside.
play right. Uh, but yeah, I think this one is one of my favorites.
simple and stress-free.
Great.
You set the goal. We help you get there.
I would say turn the music down a little bit on this one too. But your performance is outstanding. It sounds grounded. It sounds
Great.
mature. It sounds like, if I had $1 million and I'm looking for a place to invest it or have someone help me take care of it, it would be like, okay, I'm going to give them a call. They seem trustworthy. So that's very good.
Sure.
I might also consider making that your first one. Maybe not. We'll see.
Sure.
We'll see. Probably Starbucks needs to be the first one. Anyway, let's keep going.
Next Wave Financial. Money made smarter.
And and I'm not in the financial planning industry or anything, but I did not recognize that brand. And I think that would be one where if you stuck Charles Schwab or something like that, it would instantly sound more familiar to the listener, but also it would be the same industry and it would fit very well.
Okay.
So that's something just to consider.
Start your day with a cup of joy from Starbucks. From classic blends to exotic flavors, Starbucks brings you the perfect cup every time. Starbucks, coffee at its best. Macy's has
I like that. that probably should be your first one.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Starbucks and then the financial planning and then the burger. Okay.
Every season, every occasion, and every hue. Shop Macy's and discover your perfect style.
I would turn the music down on that, but I really like that Fritz light-hearted, sort of chipper style. You know what I mean? It sounds inviting and bright and sunshiny and butterfly-y, and so that's just a really good vibe that would go with a lot of different things. That could be a Claritin commercial. That could be, allergy relief. All those kind of things. Robitussin. Uh, yeah. So if I had to set this up, That's what I would do. Starbucks, financial planning, Macy's.
Okay. And then maybe
Is there a
Amazon Prime.
quiet spot in here? Oh, whoops.
Oh yeah, yeah, because I was just separating them,
Okay.
you
Okay.
know.
I just want to make sure
Yeah.
it wasn't some technical glitch on my end again.
You're right.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Up your Burger King! Chew the new Kit Kat and Split McFlurry! Enjoy a hot McCheese summer with smoky BLT and our new McFlurry! Order ahead in the app to save time. Try them today! Just do it! Push your limits.
Okay, so that you ought to turn the music down on that a little bit and then print that thing because that's good. That's very good. And that might even be
I'm
like the
just
last
reading these
one.
commercials. They're just so funny, like up your burger game. It sounds so abrasive.
But that's
Order ahead in the app to save time. Like, gotta happen. Get the burger in there.
can, can fit more in if you do that. Uh, but like that's so ridiculous. Um, there was see if I can find this thing. That reminds me of this one. Uh, um, that was just I just really I really like that one because you sort of it causes you to sort of stare open mouth for a moment. Like, am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? And was that the same lady? And that's good. That's a good thing because they're like, okay, if she will do that, she'll do anything we need. She can go anywhere we need her to go with her emotions. And
Sure.
yeah, so that's just that's so good. Uh, okay, I think this is All right, so here's what we're trying to do. Now, these are from ones that these are ones that I actually did, so there's the video with them as well. And obviously, audio demo is not like you're just gonna have the audio, but this is what it needs to sound like. So check out the transition on this, especially this first one.
Well-kept secret, an unrevealed treasure, the Portuguese hidden gem.
Raw power tape, 2 times thicker, high strength.
Whether it's see, that's a big transition, you know,
It sure is.
like right as
Yeah.
you're about like,
I see.
oh, all of a sudden there's this gator snapping at you. Um,
I-
that's what you want. That's what you want your transitions to feel like, because you want them to say, "Is that the same
Okay.
guy? Is that her? Wow, let's let's give her a call." That kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And that burger is gonna do that. Whichever one you could put that to any of the other ones, and it will have that effect. Um, yeah. So,
Okay. Well, that's fun.
all right. So, yeah, I would just turn the music down, but keep it obnoxious. All right.
But these other things, I mean, they're just
What's that?
these other two. They're just like I wasn't really expecting to do anything with Star Wars Nike guy and
Okay, okay. All right. So, if that's the case, the
That could be an irregular heart. Washington Healthcare's card skipped a beat. Fit with Nike. Remember your first date when your heart skipped a beat? Now that could be an irregular heartbeat, also known as AFib. Symptoms include a fluttering sensation or a missed beat, or you might experience dizziness or
check
fatigue.
right
Mary Washington Healthcare.
the okay, now the tone is excellent. What I would do is I would take that tone and then do like St. Jude Hospital or some kind of, Le Bonheur Children's Hospital, some kind of hospice, home health, cardiac rehabilitation, that kind of thing. Because that is, I know that's the fun of that is the tone coupled with the script. But if you take just the tone, people will spend a lot of money to sound like that with something they're sincere about, like, health or whatever, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I
now.
would
Sure.
I would
Okay.
highly recommend doing one like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another script because I just that script. It was just. It was like I was listening to it with my husband, and we're like, we feel like we're having a heart attack right now. Like, is my heart skipping? Is this happening? You know,
Right. The, hey, Wesley,
I was.
the the, and you really could, because really the only silly part of that was the first little bit, and that's a good bit. You could cut a piece out of that, really. Um, because you only need 6 to 10 seconds worth. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
Sure.
um, let's see.
Their heartbeat, also known as AFib. Symptoms include a fluttering sensation or a missed beat, or you might experience dizziness, or if it be an irregular heartbeat, also skipped a beat. Now that could be an irregular heartbeat, also known as AFib. Symptoms include a fluttering sensation.
Okay, what if you cut it from that could be an irregular heartbeat? Symptoms include without the context of the that is high stakes, it's serious, and you have a great tone there that sounds like there's empathy
Okay.
involved, like you want whatever. Um, so yeah, you could just cut that up a little bit, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see.
Need something fast? With Amazon Prime, you get it in just 2 days. Shop Amazon Prime, where fast and convenient delivery meets endless selection.
So what did we say so far about the order of them?
Starbucks, probably then switch out the name for a more familiar brand. Macy's,
Okay.
and then
Okay,
um,
after Macy's, I would go back to that one that we just did, the heart health.
on.
Because what's that's gonna do is the, chipper, excitable, and then now we're down here like, "This is serious." At Macy's, get half off. You might die. It's, you've got the
Yeah.
the contrast there, which is what you're looking for.
Okay.
And then maybe, the Amazon Prime with the music turned down a little,
Yep.
and then, the, Burger Barn or whatever it was with the music turned down a little bit. That was so good. Um, yeah, we're gonna show Wesley. Wesley, you gotta hear this. You got your earphones on?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
Make and discover your perfect style.
Wait for it.
Up your Burger King! Show the new Kit Kat! Yes, let me burn! Enjoy a hot McD summer with smoky BLT and our new wine! We were ahead in the act to save time. Try them today!
That's intense.
Do it! Push your limits. Reach.
Okay, so quality wasn't, and that's just because I'm on this side of the call, but quality wasn't the best, so I couldn't hear every part of that. But the I mean, I'm getting like, I'm definitely getting like, if I was to hearing this voice, I would imagine the character as like, you know, the mascot for the restaurant, who's this like big kind of beefy. Although, actually, no, with that voice, I'm thinking that he might be bigger but not like muscly, more like kind of a fat guy who's like trying to get everybody to eat this because it's the coolest thing he's ever eaten. That's good. There you go.
Channeling Owen Wilson.
No. Also, Jake, I don't want to steal Mary's time slot here, but I couldn't remember if I had sent you an actual link to my website so you could potentially hear my demos, since before it was being all weird. So I did just resend that if you didn't get that. I couldn't remember if I'd sent it or
Okay,
not.
okay, good deal.
Um,
I'll definitely check that out.
Hmm.
But yeah, I would definitely back the music off of that, but the attitude, the obnoxiousness, and really, it's showing your range, and it's showing that you don't have any filters or like reserve, which is a good thing. There was that guy Pat Fraley I was telling you about. He did an audition for, I don't, it was some kind of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or something in the theater, and he had when he came out to do, and of course it was a live audition, he had taken like scotch tape and like distorted his features, so he just came out.
Mm.
And the guys loved it, and he got the part and all that. And then afterward, they said, "Hey, you got the part. Uh, there was a lot of good performers here, and the thing that won it for you was not necessarily, oh, this interpretation we've never seen. It was because we thought as soon as you walked out, oh, we could get him to do anything." That was so when you can make the casting agent say, "Oh, whatever we need emotively out of her, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get it. She's not going to be holding back at all." That's a good thing to communicate. And with that, that's an effective piece to say. Mary don't care, you know.
Sure. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the more of these other pieces that are sincere and heartwarming that precede it, and then you hit them with that thing, they're going to say, "Holy mackerel!" So that's good. Good stuff.
Good. Okay. Then should I close with Target? That one we don't have a number. If,
I would say let's do Target. Let's close with the burger one, right?
okay.
But Target could go before that. But yeah, I think that'd be
Okay.
a really good thing. Um, and yeah, and then from there, I would get it posted on your YouTube channel and have a playlist maybe of kind of your voiceover stuff. So your other places, you'll have stories, shorts, literature, whatever. But I would suggest having a playlist where it's like my voiceover demos. And that way, if someone does come across a story, like, man, I like her voice. I wonder if she does demos. Well, there's a playlist right there that they could say, oh, actually, I could get her to do a commercial or whatever. Uh, yeah, and then I would definitely get on Fiverr, and I would try to get on, a couple other ones like Upwork or something where you're not paying each month to be on the site.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. I really like that.
Great. Um, as far as like uh the technical part of production, um, like so I forgot to master that before I turned it into a audio track.
Uh huh.
Um, if I try and like, am I gonna potentially ruin it by uploading it if I don't do certain technical clinching parts to it?
I
It
I don't think so.
Okay. Like just get things a little out of whack. I thought you were saying for some sites, if you don't upload them and they are edited in a certain way, it can throw something off.
Well, a lot of people that make demos for a living will tell you that so that you buy their services. But that's, I mean, there are so many people out there. No one is gonna think like, "Oh, Mary Parkinson, I heard a bad demo from her one time. Never again." Like that's not gonna happen. That's ridiculous. Um, I would say, do get it, how you like it. Send it over to me. Let me check. And I mean, most of the people that are gonna hear it are gonna do it through the speaker on their phone. That's how they're gonna cast you.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the way she sounds.
Okay.
It's only gonna be as good as the speaker on an iPhone a lot of the time. Now, that's not to say you don't wanna do your very best and have great quality, but also you're gonna be okay. I would say, do your best. Let's get it up there, and then you can always swap it out down the road as you add to it, take away from it, remaster it, what have you. But a
Okay.
lot of the people, they'll, uh, worry so much about it being perfect that they never send anything out into the world. And, you just gotta say, "This is good enough for government work," as we used to say, and then, do it. And then improve if you can later on, that's totally fine. But, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. That's sounding really good.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I feel like I got my homework cut out. Hopefully, be able to finish
excellent.
it. You know, by the weekend or over the weekend at least.
Okay,
I
awesome.
have I have a probably a good limitation on my abilities to work on this because, like I was saying, I share a computer. Like I use my
Right,
husband's laptop, so I only work on this stuff at night.
right,
Um,
okay.
and so that's good. Otherwise, I'd probably kind of obsess over it.
Right.
um, so now I can like live and then also work on this. So